All right, motherfucker, I think I've got it now. This is the jump button, right?
Are you fucking serious?
Joe, are you even in the same universe as us right now? We're not jumping over anything. We're here to spot doppelgangers, not compete in the high jump.
Joe, I'm starting to think you're doing this on purpose. The game is about vigilance, not acrobatics. We stay put and watch for anomalies among the passers-by.
Oh, right. So we're just standing here and watching? That's the game?
Yes, that's the game. It's about detection, observation, not leaping around like it's the Olympics. What were you even thinking?
It's about being sharp, Joe. Not about pressing buttons willy-nilly. We're guardians against the doppelgangers, not contestants in a game show.
Got it. Observation. Like looking for a needle in a haystack, but the needle might eat you. I can do that.
Finally, something sinks in. Just keep your eyes peeled and your mind focused, Joe. And maybe, just maybe, we'll get through this without becoming doppelganger dinner.
So, what exactly are we supposed to do in this game? I didn't quite catch the instructions.
Oh my fucking God.
All right now. Okay, let me explain it. It's actually quite simple. We have people coming to the building, and we need to check if they're supposed to be here today. See this sheet? You can barely see their head, but that's what we have to work with. We need to verify their ID card is valid, check their details against their apartment file, and be on the lookout for any anomalies or anything that seems off. Okay, Joe, first off, you see that red button? Well, this time it's not the nuclear one, so you can press it. You can press it now, then call the 3.3.1.2. Since there is a suspect in front of you, do this now.
It's basically detective work, Joe. Can you handle that, or do we need to start drawing diagrams? Now press that red button before it kills you.
All right. 3.3.1.2. Bro, that shit is so difficult.
The point is to make sure no doppelgangers get through. They're tricky. They might try to deceive us with false information or disguises. So you need to be sharp, observant, and question anything that doesn't add up.
Okay, so we're gatekeepers, basically. Keeping the bad guys out. I got it.
Exactly. You understand, don't you, Joe? Please tell me you've got it.
Yeah, I understand. Check the sheet, validate the ID, cross-reference, and spot anything fishy. Got it. How hard can it be, right?
Famous last words, Joe. Let's just hope your attention to detail is better than your memory.
Guys, that man opposite looks suspicious to me.
Suspicious? Are you saying that because he looks like Barack?
What the fuck?
And no, it's not about looks. He's not on the list. Checked twice now. Doesn't even have an entry request. Oh wait, he does have that, but he's definitely not on today's schedule. So what do? Should I kill him?
Hold on, Joe. Are you jumping straight to conclusions? Let's not go down that road without proper verification.
Joe, we need to be more methodical here. Check his ID number again, make sure all details align before making any drastic decisions. It's about ensuring safety, not about acting on impulse.
All right, I hear you. Let's double check everything. Patience and precision, right?
We are literally telling you the same shit since the start of this. Like, what the fuck do you think this is?
Bro, get off my dick for 1 minute. I'll go through the checks again, carefully this time. Thanks for the reminder, guys. Let's do this right. Yeah, fuck no, never mind, let's kill him.
What?
No, but seriously, can't you wait just a few damn seconds before pressing the button? There's a process here.
No time for waiting, Donald. If we're sure, we act. That's how you keep ahead of these threats.
Bro, rushing into action without full confidence could have serious repercussions. Like, this is the worst move.
Exactly my point. We can't just jump to conclusions. What if we're wrong? What if that's not a monster, but just someone having a bad day?
Well, he dies, I guess. Anyway, well, it's done now. We took action. We have to stand by our decision and deal with whatever comes next. What the fuck is wrong with the... Fuck. Got another one. Look at that mouth. It's not normal. That's a telltale sign.
Good call, Joe. We know these monsters can mimic humans, but they often slip up on the details. That mouth was a dead giveaway.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I agree with you both this time. It was obvious. A little too obvious for comfort. Feel good not to be only person who got eyes here.
How about you shut the fuck up and suck a donkey dick? Anyway, so we're getting better at spotting them, huh? Feels like we're really making a difference here.
Yes, but let's not get overconfident. Each decision we make must be as informed as possible.
Hold on, bro. There is... Wait.
What, Joe? Are you shitting yourself again?
Yeah, there's something off with this lady here. Oh, she's missing a mole. That's got to be a sign, right?
A mole? Seriously, Joe? Since when did missing a mole become the hallmark of a monster? What's next? Suspecting someone because they changed their hair color.
Well, in fairness, the doppelganger detection manual does mention sudden physical changes could be a red flag. But a mole, Joe? That's what we're going on?
Hey, in this game, you gotta catch the little things. It's the small details that give them away. Plus, haven't you heard? The devil's in the details. Or in this case, the doppelganger.
Oh great, now we're mole detectives. What's our next mission? Tracking down missing socks because they might be cloaking devices?
Who knows? Maybe Joe's onto something here.
Exactly. And remember, better yeah, fuck no, you die. Anyway, if a missing mole is what separates us from becoming doppelganger dinner, I'm all for pressing that button.
This is unbelievable. Next, you'll be saying we should watch out for people who wear stripes because they're clearly trying to blend in with Palestinian crosswalks. Wait, hold on. Pedestrian crosswalks, I meant.
Donald, do you even think about some of the stuff you say?
Check out this bitch. Curly hair, one green eye, one blue eye. Looks like she walked straight out of an anime convention.
Joe, you do realize those are her real eyes, right? Heterochromia is quite common.
Now, Barack, you're being delusional. It's clearly cosplay. People don't just walk around looking like anime characters.
This is unbelievable, Joe. You're officially the worst president, not just in the USA, but on all Earth. How can you not know about heterochromia?
Look, if we're in a world where doppelgangers roam the streets, I think a girl with two different colored eyes fits the bill for suspicion.
Joe, the real world isn't a comic book. People have unique features. That doesn't make them monsters or cosplayers.
This is why we're in trouble, folks. When you start mistaking natural eye colors for costumes, that's a whole new level of presidency.
All right, maybe I jumped the gun, but in this game you never know. Better safe than sorry, right? All right. Her appearance checks out. She's got the paperwork for the apartment reason, and her ID is correct too. I think she's good to pass. Lucky this is a video game. I would have felt so bad for mistaking that girl for an anime person out of a convention.
Oh, hey, the fact you didn't know about heterochromia and called Barack delusional that's some crazy stuff. Only you could turn a security check into a comedy sketch.
Well, it's all part of the learning process, I suppose. But let's try to remember that real people can be as unique as any character from fiction. It's what makes the world interesting.
Okay, this guy, big nose, small head, glasses, short hair. Checks out, but what's with the red nose? Is that normal? I'm thinking of ejecting him.
Joe, don't do that. Seriously, not every odd feature is a cause for alarm. It's probably nothing.
It's not normal, right? A red nose?
Joe, not every red nose needs to be introduced to your action button. It's entirely possible he just caught a cold or something.
A flu could explain it. I might have jumped the gun there. Thanks for the heads up, guys.
Imagine if we ejected everyone with a cold. We'd have no one left in the game at this rate.
You know, I saw this movie once where the red nose was a sign of people turning into, well, you know, it wasn't good.
Let me guess, was it one of those bad horror movies with a crazy clown in it? Joe, are you seriously mistaking people who catch a cold for a fucking clown?
That's just great. Next, you'll be telling us to watch out for people with oversized shoes or squirting flowers on their lapels.
Hey, in my defense, it was a pretty convincing movie. Made you think twice about red noses.
Joe, reality check. We're not in a horror movie. We're in a game about detecting doppelgangers, not auditioning for a circus.
All right, this guy's ID is spot on. The DDD logo's clear. He's good to pass. Though imagine if we were this picky in real life. I'd have never mistaken that girl for a convention escapee and that man for a killing clown. Whew, video games, am I right?
Between confusing cosplay for reality and mistaking movie plots for our doppelganger guidelines, I'm starting to think you might just be the clown here.
Definitely a fucking clown, bro. This reminded me of the time Joe tried to navigate us using a map from a video game on a treasure hunt, and for some reason we won. I'm still not sure whether that was a stroke of genius or something else.
Hey, that map had some solid strategic points. Plus, it's not every day you get to confuse real-life landmarks with Fortnite locations.
Solid strategic points? Joe, we ended up at a caviar store thinking it was a hidden bunker, though can't say I was disappointed.
This guy here, he's handing over his ID. Looks okay, but, you know, can't be too careful. What do you think? Should we ask him about the secret handshake?
Joe, honestly, if it were up to me, everyone would know the handshake. The best handshake. But since we're playing detective, why don't you ask him about the building's pet policy? Trick question, of course. We allow all pets. Shows if he's paying attention.
Maybe let's not confuse the tenants with handshakes and pet policies, Joe. How about we stick to verifying the ID and maybe ask about his unit number without directly asking? Like, hope you found your unit okay in this big building of ours.
Yeah, that's a good one, Barack. I'll ask him if he's enjoyed the view from his unit yet. If he mentions the brick wall that's been up for months, we'll know he's legit.
Or you could do it the Trump way, bold and direct. Ask him if he's here for the luxury amenities. The real tenants know the only luxury we have is the view. And the company, of course, can't forget about the company.
Right, the luxury amenities. Like that vending machine on the second floor that only takes quarters. Very exclusive. I've already seen this lady. Fellas, see this lady here? Something's off. Her face is too round, not matching the photos. Makes you wonder if it's the same person or one of those, duplicates.
Joe, let's not jump to conclusions based on facial shape alone. Maybe she just had a big lunch. But Joe, it's good that you're paying attention to details. Let's just handle this with a bit of diplomacy.
Yeah, fuck no, I've made up my mind. This one's definitely not who she claims to be. Time to take action.
Whoa, Joe, taking the initiative. I like it. Reminds me of the time I had to make the tough calls. It's not easy being right all the time, but someone's got to do it.
Well, it's a bold move, Joe. Just make sure we're ready to explain if it turns out we've got a misunderstanding on our hands. We want to keep the community trust.
Trust is important, you're right, Barack. But my gut's telling me this is the right move. Her face, it's just too round. Doesn't match up with the ID. It's like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. Hold on, this one's too easy. Looks like we've got a copycat, or should I say a copy dude. He's got a sheet of paper with a smile stuck on his face. Clearly an imposter.
It's definitely more straightforward this time. But Joe, pressing that button is becoming a bit of a habit, huh? Just make sure we're always certain before making that call.
Certain as can be, Barack. I mean, a smile on a piece of paper? If that doesn't scream I'm up to no good, I don't know what does. It's about as subtle as a train horn on a quiet night.
Exactly, Joe. Subtlety isn't exactly our intruder's strong suit. It's like showing up to a poker game with the cards taped to your forehead.
Well, this is a new one on me. We've got someone trying to get in with frog eyes. Yes, you heard right. Frog eyes. Disgusting and creepy. He reaches for the button once more, pressing it decisively.
Frog eyes? I've seen a lot in my time, but that's a first. Quite disgusting, I must say.
That's definitely concerning. Just make sure we're handling this sensitively. After all, we don't want to upset anyone, or any frogs for that matter.
Sensitive, yes, but let's be honest. If you're walking around with frog eyes, you're either at the wrong party or trying to pull a fast one on us. And this building, it's no party for amphibians.
Let's just keep in mind, everyone deserves to be treated with respect, even those, experimenting with unusual fashion statements. But in this case, security comes first.
All right, this fella's got 3 eyes. You don't see that every day. Not on my watch, buddy.
3 eyes? Joe, you sure you're not just seeing double? Maybe take a break, have some water. I'd hate for you to start pressing that button every time someone looks a bit odd to you.
Bro, shut the fuck up. You can see as well as I can that this guy literally has 3 eyes. Seriously, he looks like he walked straight out of the anime Parasite or something.
Well, when you put it like that, maybe he's going for a new look. Fashion these days, you never know. But all right, if we're in an anime now, I suppose the button pressing makes more sense. Also, if we're referencing Parasite, then we really need to be cautious. Like literally.
Bro, just admit, seeing someone that reminds you of a character from Parasite isn't exactly reassuring. Still, I'll try to keep a level head. Thanks for the perspective, even if it took a moment to get there. Well, shit, that was long. Looks like it's the end, guys. I hope I get an S.
Well, Joe, I don't think so.
Given that you killed a neighbor, I don't think you'll get one, Joe. Well, I was right. Look at that.
Fucking hell! Bro, there is no fucking way I didn't got an S, seriously. I have never been so focused in my entire life, even in my own job as presidents.
Well, Joe, if you suck, you suck. It's not that complicated to understand. Anyway, guys, hope you liked the video. Subscribe and hit the like button.